Hello dear colleagues, my name is Oleg Prishepa. Welcome to our YouTube channel, and we start our weekly review of Trading Hero performance. So our total profit is plus 72%. You can also see the chart of our performance starting from November 2019. As you can see, we started recovery of our deposit after getting a stop loss, and for the last week we earned 1.44%. We also can summarize the performance for October, because today we have the 30th of October, and our current result is minus 27.83%. If we'll take a look at the history, we'll find that we already had some situations with loss. In some cases it was like bigger, in some cases smaller. With this account with 5 robots, it was like maximum was 8.47, and as you can see, after getting stop loss, a system was working without stop losses for a very long period, more than a year. So we hope that we'll not meet any stop loss in the near future, and we'll continue recovering our deposit. And moreover, if you remember, I said that we diversified our trading on New Zealand to Canadian dollar with 2 robots instead of 1. We have now like 2 algorithms trading there, and we also like replaced some old robots and added additional robots to have 7 strategies instead of 5 to secure better diversification of risks in our portfolio. So let's take a look at Metatrader Platform. How did we trade during the last week? We are currently on GBP USD chart. It's 1 hour chart, and as you can see, previously we had an uptrend, and now we went through this correction. We can also say that it's some kind of a descending channel. We closed several deals last week. We were buying here after retesting the previous lows, then we were selling after retesting this previous high, then we also were buying, and now we also waited for the market to break this support line and go a little bit lower to open another buying position. Currently we are waiting for the market to come back to this channel. If not, we'll be averaging our position as usual after retesting of previous lows. So the next currency pair is GBP to Canadian dollar. There were no deals opened the last week, because actually if you take a look at the global picture, we're currently in some kind of a flat, and we didn't like renew any previous highs or lows. So like this robot on GBP CAD, it needs like more deviation than the one we had on GBP USD to open a position. Is more conservative, and of course the price of this asset is big. It's 1.71 and GBP USD is 1.36. So we are waiting for the market to move on. And by the way, we added this robot recently, so that's why you will not see any deals on this currency pair, but we hope that the next week when we'll have some like volatility, in like descending direction, we'll see like robot starts trading with buying positions, or if it will grow, we'll be selling against this impulse. The next currency pair is Euro to GBP. It's also a new one. You can also see that there were no deals, and actually we have the same situation. We're currently in some kind of a lateral movement, and you also can see then after we broke this channel, we opened a buying position, and we also closed it with profit. And now we're waiting for the market to give us like some more volatility to open next buying or selling positions. And the next pair is New Zealand to Canadian dollar. As you can see, we have like 2 algorithms that trade a little bit different. Like they actually, of course, they will go into the same direction, but their entry points and the points when they are closing positions are completely different. So we can say that we are having some kind of an ascending channel after this like impulse, that it's really hard to break on some like parts like impulse and correction, like maybe on some smaller time frames, but on 1 hour time frame I consider it to be like simple impulse. So here we are waiting for the market like to break support and resistance lines, and will be opening position against the impulse we have. The next pair is Australian to New Zealand dollar. This currency pair is also very conservative, and we didn't open any trades there because there were no deviation that is required for the system to open a position, we have this upsending channel. We'll wait till the market renews some local lows or highs to continue trading on this currency pair. And the last currency pair is Australian to Canadian dollar. As you can see, we continue our growth. I think it's the third week in a row that we're growing. We have good volatility here, and we actually opened two positions the last week for sell, and one position for buy, and we closed all of the deals like with profit. We have one trade with loss, but it was compensated by profit from the second deal. And we also were buying here. So here we also have no deals. Some of you were writing me on Friday that like we don't have any open deals. What has happened? Is everything okay? Yeah, I can say it's okay. It happens sometimes. It's a rare occasion, but sometimes market is not volatile enough for us to open a deal. So that's why algorithm prefers not to enter the market if it's not volatile enough to wait for a better entry point. And for now we have only one open position on GBP USD, and waiting for the next week to bring us more volatility, more deals, and more profits. So all of you who have not joined our trading strategy yet, I recommend you to join it right now, because the best time when you can join the strategy is after the drawdown. Yeah, it's the same rule as like many investors use to buy stocks, to buy cryptocurrencies, that after the drawdown you have a bigger probability to get some extra profits. And for those one who are also in a drawdown as it's a good time to continue trading, or even to add more funds to strengthen your strategy, to double the speed of recovery, and to wait the strategy to fully recover, like not for like 3 or like 4 months, but for like 1.5 or like 2 months. So if you'll have any questions, feel free to ask me on Telegram. We'll see you next week, and I wish you a successful trading this week. Goodbye.